Someone has invited you to their birthday party, ugedu bieme, to their wedding ceremony, ugyoome, or even a burial ceremony, ikoimi. But how do you gracefully decline such an invitation or simply tell the person that you will not be available? Now, in English, we have I don't have time and I will not be available. And I will not be available sounds kind of more polite, right? So it's also similar in Edo. So we have I don't have time, which you don't use in this kind of context, right? And we have somewhat a different phrase that is more like I will not be available. Okay. So let's look at I don't have time. The Edo word for time is ege. Ege. So, and the Edo verb for to have is ne. So I have time will be imege. And I don't have time is imege. So there is I, which is I, and then a negation, which is not or don't, and then mege. Imege. So you are pronouncing imege. So you're going up, down, right? Imege. I don't have time. But that's not what we say when someone invites us to a party, to an event, right? Because it's a bit rude. Because it's like, I don't have time for that. That's almost what it means. Well, if you would say that, use that phrase in that kind of context. What we say, however, is myobo or imyobo. Obo, hands. So now you are wondering, what does hands have to do with the party that I'm invited to? Now, let me break it down for you, because mie is to see, or in some sort of context like this, to find. So you are saying, I won't find hands, or I can't find hands, right? So obo. Now, we all have two hands, yeah? So now, when I have something in this hand and I have something else in this hand, what is the case right now? My hands are occupied. So I can't find hands to do something else. I can't find hands, I don't have hands to do that thing, like to come to that wedding that you want me to come to do that thing that you want from me. So, but here is the Edo word for going to. So, you have in future, we have will and going to, but going to future is more certain. So, because you know that you will not have time. So you say, okay, I will not have time. You did not tell me on time. Or you can say, it's also a way I will not be at home, right? But I will not be available. It's like, I'm going somewhere. There's a place I'm going. Okay? So now there is another phrase, because also just real quickly, because you are essentially telling this person that, of course, you have time, because we all have 24 hours per day. It's just that your hands are occupied. Versus the other one when you say, I don't have time, because we all have 24 hours per day. So for you to don't say you cannot make time for that person, that is the rudeness in it. Okay? So imege is I don't have time. But boys, I have time, but my hands are occupied. Now, another phrase where we use obo, yeah, is ime obo. This is also a phrase you don't use for when to decline an invitation, okay? Because it is even stronger. You just learn the word ne, which is to have. So now you are saying, ime obo, I don't have hands. So the full phrase is usually ime obowo, imo bowo. So literally it is, I don't have hands in it. Please don't say that to someone that invites you to a party, unless you really want to make that statement. Maybe you are not on good terms and you're like, imo bobo. So we all have two hands. If you are now saying, these my two hands, I don't have it for that thing that you want from me or that you want me to do, you are essentially saying, I am not interested. I don't want to be involved. I don't want that thing to concern me. So it is stronger. And now I'm going to ask you, put in the comment section below, what kind of situation, what is something that someone can tell you or even invite you to do that you will say imobo, let me know in the comment section, right? So, but that is stronger. You don't say that for to decline an invitation. What you rather say is ihiamiobo la oregui. Ihiamiobo. So that's it for today. I hope this was useful to you. If it was, give it a like, leave a comment below, and till then I will say, Ohie dove, bye bye.